to all the spirits that could be here. I wanted to see if you guys were aware of these two people. They are very much well-known paranormal investigators. Sadly, both of them have passed away. I won't mention their names, but I'm going to show the viewers who they are. And I want to see if you guys can tell me who these important paranormal investigators are. Maybe their name, or somebody tied to them. Okay, so I'm going to show the viewers. This is from Find a Grave, the website. Okay, we're seeing if they know about this man. And his wife. Okay, and look at the original name. So if it also mentions the middle name, that'll be cool too. I haven't seen that name come up. And then let me see. So apparently that's his original name. I didn't know that. And in case you guys aren't aware, here's his mini bio for the male version, or the male paranormal investigator. You guys can give it a pause and read that. Actually, I think it's about the same, to be honest. So this is for him and his wife. Okay. So I'm going to use Spirit Talker. If you guys can come and use that app to let me know if you know who these famous paranormal investigators are who have passed away. In case they didn't know the dates, the male one is passed away 2006, and the female, which is his wife, passed away 2019. So if you guys know who this is, maybe you, okay.
Time does not exist.
Time does not exist. So I don't think I'm going to get in contact with those two, but I just figure since up above, heaven is a very big realm, I'm sure there's some word about those two. And if I am correct, the spirits are able to read. So maybe they did see who this was. Lake.
Lake.
I don't know if a lake is near their house or if it's near the other house. I apologize. But if you guys happen to know, you guys can comment below if you think that that has anything tied to those two. So again, if the spirits are able to see behind me and apparently look and see the screen, if you guys can tell me if you know who those very famous paranormal investigators in the United States are who have passed away, if you can tell me their name, as well as the, I don't know, I've never seen states, but maybe the town, because the town kind of sounds like a name. That'd be cool. So there's also a few people that I kind of know that are tied to those names that are still living. T.
T.
Okay. Well, I think tea was one of her favorite drinks. Are you letting me know that that's one of the favorite drinks that the lady paranormal investigator would enjoy? If so, can you light up the EMF meter? That's the black remote device looking thing right there in the middle. If that's what you're telling me, that you know that she drank or enjoyed tea, because I believe she did. And by the way, I have that cool setup there too. So yeah, like I said, it'd be cool if they can come forward. I do have names of the parents and the siblings of the male. I'll show you guys, just in case those names pop up, or the nickname, or maybe the middle name. And here we'll go ahead and give you, so her bio. Okay, you guys can give that a little pause. And we scroll this up a little bit. Okay, there's the sibling and her parents. Okay, Philip.
Philip.
No Philip there. Unless it was somebody they helped. Maybe. And by the way, here is the younger version of the woman. I won't say the names just yet. I'll give it about 15-20 minutes. Hopefully it'll come out. I see that they put Philip, but I don't think I know anybody that's named Philip. Unless it's again tied to one of their cases. Yeah, no. I don't see a Philip. Is Philip one of the people they helped? Did the couple paranormal investigators help Philip? If the spirits can let me know by going to the yellow on the EMF meter, that lets me know yes. So is Philip a, would you call it a patient? A client that they helped. A friend? Maybe a very close friend? A family member that wasn't listed?
I know you.
Oh, well, okay. Is this Philip? Philip, are you the one that's telling me that you know me? No. Is this a spirit that is coming through to let me know that they know who I am? Okay, cool. In case they are probably like, who are you? I keep forgetting to introduce myself. So my name is Detective Lazaria. Nice to meet you, spirit or spirits. Again, I'm just curious if the spiritual world, aka the spirits up above in heaven, are aware of these two, a couple of paranormal investigators that are very popular, who unfortunately have passed away. Again, one was 2006 and the other one was 2019. And some big changes have happened, especially to where they lived.
I can speak through this.
Yes. I don't know if they ever use this type of app, this one specifically, but if not, yes, you can. So it's funny because you would be where I'm at, trying to speak to supposed spirits, or it could be demons, entities, or who knows, but something that was troubling either a person, a family, and they needed your assistance and help and your faith, and you would come to them in hopes to ward off whatever was affecting them. So now here we are, where you unfortunately are on the other side, the afterlife, if this is indeed, them. So in case they weren't aware of these things, I will maybe let them know. Otherwise, to all the spirits, I have these clear balls right here. Sorry, my fingers right here, here, and there, and way over there in the cone. We call those cat balls. And what they do is they activate by touch. So if you happen to try to pick it up or tap it, they light up. Oh.
I can scare you.
Okay. Not sure which one would scare me. Maybe it's Philip, if he is a spirit. Okay, Philip, if you want to scare me, I do have my ghost motion detector, which I haven't had the chance to get to. But since, that does scare me. Sorry, I'm very shaky. You can go to the front left corner of my room by the closet door. Right over there is a ghost motion detector. It's got 3 ghosts. If you get close enough to it, it'll go off. It'll make it'll basically be like a jump scare. So if you want to scare me, that's one way. Or the other way would be to maybe bap this ping pong ball, ring the bell, that silver thing.
Amelia.
Amelia. You know what's interesting about these names, by the way? I've never had them, and if I did, I don't remember them. And of course, they can again light up a capel. Amelia, hello. Is Amelia a spirit that the couple had helped? The paranormal investigators had helped? Okay, I gotta go back. Amelia. I don't see Amelia. No Amelia. At least not, oh shoot.
Threat.
Threat? Wait, not a threat to me. They are letting me know that they, again, the couple, would go to homes to either a person or a family because they were being threatened by some possibly demonic or evil entity, whether it was from an object, something from the house, or just somebody in the house, like a bad spirit. And they would do their best to cleanse the people and the home the best they could. I don't know if this word will come up, but there is a very popular, I guess it's called maybe a franchise type movie where there's multiple of them. I believe there's 9. or more. And if they can tell me that word, which is the main title of them, that'd be interesting. So this is just, again, a bit of a hopes that I could maybe get in contact with them. Otherwise, maybe spirits can help me see if I'm right about them. Happiness.
Happiness.
Okay, could it be because of what's happening to your home? And okay, fine. There is a museum tied to the home. So again, are you happy because of what's happening or what has happened to your living quarters? If this is indeed the lady or the man, aka the couple that lived there. You can light up any of these cat balls, or you can go to orange or red on the EMF meter to say yes. We are very pleased to see what's happened and what's happening to our current living quarters. It'd be interesting if you can actually say the person that's been, or the two people that have been helping. Or again, who bought the place. I haven't had any of the main one that's been helping out, his name, I've yet to see come through Spirit Talker. And then the other one could come out. But I haven't seen that name in a while either. So again, if you... Elevator.
Elevator.
Not sure what that means. It's close. It's got two of the letters of the person that's been helping out. So either A, it's a oops, I didn't mean to put that. Maybe, I don't know. Or maybe there's a place that had a haunted elevator that they had to help and cleanse. Or maybe a place had an elevator that they investigated. Or elevation, like happiness, elevated. Their spirits are even more elevated with the happiness that's been going around. And by the way, I just realized something. They're like, what? The blue cone. I put a candle in it. I just realized it looks like a lava lamp. Hey, if you ever want to look into a cheap version of a lava lamp, get a cone and put a candle in it.
Shadows move.
Shadows move. That they do. You know why? Because light changes directions. So technically, it could be a spirit, or it could just be the fact that the lighting changed.
Sin.
So maybe they help out those who have maybe sinned. Sorry, I'm gonna have to take a sip of water. I'm feeling kind of queasy. Not horribly queasy, but water break queasy. So again, I haven't seen the two names come out yet, or even say a middle name. But again, if spirits are aware of these two people, it'd be cool. I've been very much focused on what's been happening lately due to their current place. And, also what's attached to it. I'm not going to say what type of popular item, but there is a popular item apparently at the museum. if it tells me its name, because we don't know if it's really a female or a male entity, it could just be just any, but obviously it wants out, and I'm wondering, yeah, I'm wondering if the spirits know who she is, or he, it. So it looks like I might have to start rewatching the movies all over again, or at least, I guess, the first one, and Hilda.
Hilda.
Interesting. I haven't had these names. And then this person, unfortunately, is a sister to one of my sessions that I did. Her name was Eva, and I believe that was her sister. Oh, okay. Well, now we're just getting names.
Evelyn.
Okay. So are these spirits that are letting me know that they're here? So is there a Hilda and Evelyn? Because again, I don't believe there is anybody tied to this family that has that name, unless they're like grandparents or people currently living. I'm going to go ahead and do the parents, assuming that maybe. No. No. Okay, one more. No, unfortunately. Okay. Okay, no. Okay. Decay.
Decay.
Well, I know that currently that's what it smells like in the museum. Like something has decayed in it, yet they don't have. Oh.
They will attack.
You mean the items in the museum? Can you light up the EMF meter if that's what you're referring to? The items that are in the museum could attack the people that are visiting? Or maybe light up one of the balls? And again, unfortunately, the museum has been smelling like DEATH, decay.
Collapse.
Collapse. I'm not sure what that means. Maybe that's how they passed away. They collapsed due to something. Oh, okay. Well, she passed away in 92, but they said that there's no specific cause of her passing that was publicly revealed. But maybe she did collapse before she. Oh, no. No, wait. They're saying that she peacefully passed away in her sleep. Okay. Maybe it was the other one? Oh. Oh, my. So the male of the paranormal couple who passed away in 2006 was from complications of a stroke. Oh, and he was 79 years old. Oh, are you kidding me? Read that. His death followed a serious
Analyze.
health scare in 2001 when he collapsed and went into a coma for 11 weeks after the paramedics restarted his heart. What? Well, that kind of connects. Okay. So is that collapse tied to the male of the couple? It would be nice if you guys can at least put his nickname or his name so I can finally say it. It'd be awesome. It just lets me know that you're really are either with me or you were following along with me. So again, I don't know who Evelyn, Hilda, or Amelia, or Philip are, if they're tied to the family, or if they just happen to be, again, clients that they helped. Or maybe they were people that sent letters to them. By the way, again, appreciate all that you did when you were living to help those and to, give light to those items in the museum and keeping them safe in a confined space with the help of yourself and with friends and family. So even though you have passed away, I feel like you're still there.
You remind me of someone.
I wonder who that is. Maybe there was somebody that was a detective that you happened to work aside with. I don't know. I mean, I know they definitely helped. Sorry, I have to drink more water. Helped a lot of people, so could be one of your clients that you helped that I look familiar with. Yeah. Hard to say. Oh, okay.
I was a witch.
Interesting. I'm not sure if that's the female paranormal investigator that I'm trying to see if she's here or if they know who she is, if she was a witch. Or because of where they're located, they may have helped somebody who was being connected to a witch. So maybe the last person it said was Evelyn, Hilda, and Amelia. I'm not sure if that's the same that's saying it. I don't think she was a witch.
The forest.
So yeah, here I'll put it here. So when I Google it, it just says that she was not a witch, but rather a self-described psychic, medium, clairvoyant, and devout Catholic. So again, you can read that. So I don't think that's tied to her, but she could have maybe helped somebody that was maybe tied to a witch. I don't know. Or there's an item in the museum that is connected to a witch. That too. So I know that they might be close to the forest.
What year is it?
It is year 2025. So I'm not sure who this is, but if you were to be the couple, one passed away 2006 and the other one 2019.
Playing.
playing? Is there some spirits hanging around playing? Maybe there's some children. I don't know if you're like a child spirit that happens to be here. Maybe it's Amelia, Philip, Hilda, Evelyn. If you are here, I have clear balls, a bell, and as I have it, it's Oogie Boogie Boogie, a little stuffy, a ghost stuffy. You guys can cuddle. Okay, I'm ignoring this one.
Spanish donkey.
Yes, I'm ignoring this one. This one's just irrelevant to anything. Sorry, I'm going to ignore it. The spirit's like, don't. Pressure.
Pressure.
Pressure. You mean like putting pressure on the cat ball? So yeah, if you put some force or pressure to tap the cat ball, it'll light up. Or maybe you're referring to the pressure of having to get your museum up and opened way back in the times. Or are you talking about the person that's been helping lately to the home and the museum, how he's under pressure? Because he put on a lot of work to overload just to make sure everything's up and running. On top of what he does.
Danger.
So yes, unfortunately, he did have some issues with danger. Just about a week and a half ago, if not a week ago. And we're not sure if it's tied to one of the items of the museum. But again, there was some danger to that unfortunate person that's been helping out with the museum and the home. They're okay now, but still pretty scary. I do feel bad, you know. I don't think they were thinking that that could happen, but it did. Smith. Walter Smith.
Smith.
Sorry. Only you guys would, only Kathleen, if you're watching this, who's a viewer, remember Haunted Apartment 202? Walter Smith. No? Okay. Okay, so apparently on downtime on the weekends, which is Friday and Saturday, I do kind of watch here and there a YouTube couple that has supposed haunted apartment, and apparently when he said that name, Walter Smith, his cat balls, which never light up, started to light up, and it would always be around the time he would say that name. A few weeks later, he's like, oh, it's interesting, the cat ball lit up, but we weren't ready for filming. And so I said, hey, why don't you say his name and have him light up the ball? And sure enough, he said Walter Smith.
Florence.
And it lit up. Oh my God, there's a Florence. Hold on. Why do I remember seeing a Florence? I saw Florence. Hold on. I feel like it was tied to somebody in the line. Give me a second. I remember seeing Florence. Now I lost it. Hold on. Where I swear to you, I saw Florence. Okay, go back to the female. Her parents. Okay. There, I knew it. So here you go. Whee! So Florence M. Hamilton Cunningham, 1904 to 1980. Is that you? Oh wow, that was active. Very active. Was that you? Did I find you? You just went to red. Of course. So again, I'll say your name. Florence Hamilton Cunningham. Did you just come through? Well, hello. So you know who these people are because here's the connection, by the way. Real quickly. So again, there's the woman.
Broken.
And there's Florence. Broken? Sorry. I was going to say, is there a Smith? No. Broken. They did have a broken pipe that unfortunately did a very amount of damage to the house. And that whole place had to get gutted. And when that person that stepped up and bought the place, he made sure that the exterior and interior matched.
You are enough.
Thank you. I think that if anything, it's the other person is enough. Match the staining, the wallpaper, the wooden wall thingy. I forgot, wainscoting? I don't know. But they did everything they could to make it as if it was never damaged. But again, they had to just rip everything out due to a broken pipe. So I don't know, maybe that's tied to that. Or just coincidence, I don't know. It was me.
It was me.
Oh, the Florence? The one coming through was indeed Florence Hamilton Cunningham? When it said it was me? So you were indeed saying hi? Tell people my story.
Tell people my story.
Well, that's kind of what I'm trying to do. If this is, again, the paranormal investigator couple that's very popular. So I did show them little snippets that the viewers can read about you. And it mentions a little tiny summary.
Screwdriver.
Well, that's okay. Well, yeah, unfortunately, there was a lot of tools involved to fix up the place. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Wait a minute. Did the lady of the house, who unfortunately passed away, the one that starts with an L, are you telling me you were trying to do something with a screwdriver and you hit the pipe? Unaware that you did? And after you had passed, you couldn't tell them that there was a leak because of you hitting it?
We're following you.
Are you following along with the story? Sorry, I have to adjust again. So I can't do this for more than another 20-ish minutes. I have to end it. So hopefully you guys can maybe say the name of the two people that I'm trying to get in contact with. Or at least tell the story of. That'd be awesome. I mean, at least one of them might be tied to them. Florence. Rich. Aha.
Rich.
Well, I guess you can say they did get rich. But I was going to say, you got close to one of the names of one of the people that are friends. But the H would be not that, but a K. So, no. I don't think I can give it to them. Unless they're letting me know that they got wealthy with what they were doing. But they don't live in like, luxurious, luxury,
5.
a luxurious mansion or anything. They just live in a elder building with a attached place that they call a museum. 5 people that are helping out in the home. Okay, let's see. Don't know if this will pop up, but the lady, the paranormal investigator, the lady of them, she had something outside of that museum. What lived in that area? What type of thing lived in that area? Or maybe you can tell me if they had a type of PET besides, again, what might be outside the museum.
You are worthy.
Oh, thank you. Oh, maybe when I was talking about the time and they said 5. They're like, no, 25. 25 minutes. No, I'm just joking. I have no clue if that's tied to anything. All right. Let me just do a quick tutorial in case they are not aware of how this works. It's probably not going to work on first try, but it'll be a blessing if it does. It's a blessing. Oh my God, that was easy. Woohoo! Yes, that was easy. For once in my chances, I barely touched it and it lit up. Yay! A lot of times I have to struggle to get that thing to activate. So this is super duper easy for you to tap. If you want to let me know your presence is here, again, the male paranormal investigator or the female paranormal investigator that I am trying to tell a story of. If you want to light up the cat balls, especially the one I just tapped because it's very easy, you can. You can even light it up for the person that's been helping the home. Oh.
The noise was him.
Dang. I didn't hear noise. Okay, well, if the noise was him, who's him? I must have missed it because I was, again, carried away with something. So I'm going to go back to the original people's page. Be cautious.
Be cautious.
All right. So in about Maybe 10 minutes. Joy.
Joy.
Do you feel joy? So I'm going to mention their names in about 5 minutes probably, because again I have to end it, and I want to be able to have at least a little bit extra time for them.
Wonder.
Because I do need to end it to do other things. I wasn't planning to stay too long. But you know how it is. Especially if I feel like they might be trying to come through, or the spirits are trying to help me. Let them tell me their stories of the people that I'm trying to get in touch with, if not tell. But again, if you are a spirit that's here, I got some lamps to help you with any energy if you need it. And I doubt the ball's ever going to move. My cool little ghost light up. Yeah, because I don't know if I've actually had her name come through. Obviously, the male name has come through, the Spirit Talker, during my many sessions. And of course, one of them, I mean, his name is the same as my uncle, so. But here, again, if I happen to get that name or her middle name, it'd be cool. Doris, of course.
Doris.
Of course, Doris. Not tied to anybody that I know of. Otherwise, maybe they can mention the daughter's name. If you guys happen to know the couple paranormal, yeah, let's get it right. The paranormal investigator couple that's been very popular, especially in, I'm going to say it, Connecticut. If you want to say the daughter's name, the female couple, or the male couple's name, you can say the friends that have been helping out, or the daughter's husband's name. Because I doubt they're going to say who I want them to say, which is the one that has been helping out with a house, and there's two of them, but one of them's been helping a lot. The other one helped purchase. So if they happen to say their names, that'd be cool too. But I don't think I have enough time to wait for them to say it, sadly. So I could technically try another day to see if they can say their names. But I don't think I'll have time to do it. We'll see.
Filming.
So yes, technically, they are filming. Filming, talking about how they made movies with you guys, about you guys as well. So they also documented a good chunk of their investigations. They did film those, but they also have movies tied to them, their legacy. So yes, filming is one. And then again, the person that bought the house, ShareBot, has been filming the changes from once he announced his purchasing of the home and the museum to almost a month or so of how much they have changed and got it up and running.
Lungs.
I'm not sure about the lungs. So I don't know who Doris is, if there is a Doris tied to them at all. It could just be, again, just something random being spewed out on Spirit Auger. But I'd be surprised if I find out later. I don't know if any of those names that were mentioned are somewhat tied to them. Whether it be a person they helped, a client, you know. So here, it's been 5 minutes. Is Ed Warren here?
Encounter.
If Ed Warren is here, can he light up the EMF meter to, I'm going to get a little closer, to orange or red, if possible? So if Ed Warren is here, again, paranormal investigator, demonologist, if you're here. Okay. Yellow? Did I cancel it too much? All right. What about your wife, Lorraine? Is Lorraine here? Cupboard. Oh.
Cupboard.
I know they found a lot of items in a cupboard with a bunch of letters that were sent to you, people that needed your help, and you saved all those letters. And I mean, there's a lot of cupboards in that place, but that's one of the ones I would think of. So again, is Lorraine Rita Warren here? Or maybe if you guys know if these two are up there listening, but maybe just aren't able to come here. Could you guys help light up the EMF meter for them? Are they in heaven? Can you let us know if those two are in heaven? Can you go to the EMF meter and go to orange or red if you can tell us that Ed and Lorraine Warren are resting in heaven?
Supply.
It almost sounds like they're talking about maybe what the person that bought the house, his name starts with an E. If he's buying supplies for the people that will eventually maybe be able to stay overnight to investigate or check out the place, he has been buying a lot of supplies. Or maybe they mean they supply the help that the people need to maybe ward off the demonic or evil bad entity or spirit. I don't know. It could have just been me, but I felt like I saw a flash. Like a quick flash. Maybe it was just my trick of the eye. It could have been the EMF meter going off, but for some reason I saw it there. Like almost as if the cat ball went off, but it wasn't like blue or red. It was very bright light, like a white. That was weird. I'll have to look and see if that actually appeared on the screen. Weird. Could have just been my trick of my eye, though. It is getting late. So I want to thank to those spirits that came through. I don't think Ed or Lorraine did, but maybe you guys were trying to tell me a little bit about them. I don't know.
Pond.
Yes. They do have a haunted museum that they have attached to their home. It's called the Occult. Oh, what was it again?
Good evening.
Good evening. Hold on. I want to make sure I'm not saying it wrong. Yes, it's the Warren's Occult Museum. So it has a collection of alleged haunted and cursed artifacts, including the famous blank DOLL that's kept in the basement of the paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren's home in Connecticut. Though it's closed to the public, it is due to zoning issues since 2014 that the collection is still cared for by the Warrens family, who sometimes displayed artifacts at paranormal events because it is a private property. Even though it's close to the public, they couldn't open it up like a real museum where you can pay 20, 30 bucks to just have a quick tour. So they have to now take some of those items and bring them to the paranormal events around the states that are close to Connecticut and maybe even further. Insight.
Insight.
So I'm not sure. Hey viewers, are you aware of who those two people are? Ed and Lorraine Warren. If so, maybe you can comment down below.
Acknowledge.
Acknowledge. I guess you can say that the people that took over the home is giving you guys some insight to your legacy. They definitely did a lot to make the place available for people to do future overnight stays, and to help keep the museum, well, open to people to see. However, it's going to take a while, but supposedly, maybe next year in May, they might have a new home, a new building to put those items in so people can actually see them without having to worry about private property issues, like a public land, public building. What are your thoughts on that? Do you like the fact that, do you like that they found a place that they can put your items of the haunted artifacts that you've been collecting to move them up over there in the future of next year, kind of around spring and summer? Do you like that? That's what their goal. Because Noah?
Noah.
Noah? You don't like that? I don't know if it's like, no, were you saying no? Or is there a spirit named Noah? A person that you know that's a Noah? I don't remember a Noah. Oh, or maybe that's the new owner of the building that they're gonna move the stuff to. Maybe they've been communicating with a person named Noah. That'd be quite interesting if we ever find that out. If I can remember all that by the time it hits that May and June. And be like, oh my god, it was Noah. He's the owner of that building. Oh my god. I highly doubt I remember this though. Alright. Any other things before I end this session? I could try to do part 2, but we'll see. For now, this is just a session. Blessings. Oh.
Blessings.
So are you aware of what one of the people that have been helping the home has turned one of your areas of the home into a different...
Gaining more energy.
Okay, I guess I have to stay for just a little bit more. Okay, 5 more minutes. Dang it. Yeah, 5 or so minutes, okay? Again, if you need more energy, I do have a candlelight under the cone, 2 lamps turned on. There's a little light battery, I guess, in those little ghosty things, I guess, but try not to. And definitely not this. Can't gain any energy from the device here, because that's how I communicate with you and me. And these are meant to be tapped on. Oh, and I do have water. I don't know if that's something you use for energy. I do have a water bowl. So there is a area that one of the people that has been helping with the home and the museum, he has changed a big section from what it used to be to something to help with keeping people protected from those items that are in the museum. So basically, kind of like blessings, faith, holy water, rosary beads, a prayer, and etc., etc. So it's just a place, a sanctuary, basically. So before and after and during, they can easily step out, help cleanse themselves before they go back in, in case they feel kind of weird or feel like they need it.
1960s.
1960s. I don't know. Well, I mean, technically, she was born in 1927, and he was born in 1926. So technically, they could have had, around that time, they could have had a big cases. Is this tied to any big case? The 1960s? For Ed and Lorraine? Did they do something in the 1960s that was very popular and important? Joy again.
Joy.
So you're happy of what he did with that area and turn it to a sanctuary? A sanctuary? You're feeling joy? Oh, okay. So apparently the museum was opened in 1952. I was just trying to see. Okay, I'll say it right here. Look down below. Won't say the names. But it is the guardianship for the museum. Again, those names. And then you can see how the public for tours and overnight stays are to be beginning in the November of 2025. So those, well, one of them has been very busy. The other one's been busy doing what he does best. So you can probably tell who's who. Lights.
Lights.
That is interesting. Wow, wait, lights. They did turn off and on lights. Why is it saying plural? Like not like Lights. Why is it apostrophe? Why is it? I don't get that. But yes, there is lights that would go on and off, almost as if they got screwed to loosen them to turn on or off. Is that Ed and Lorraine doing that for them? To show them that they're there?
Rejection.
Huh. Yes. they did get rejected by something. Wait, are you telling me they got rejected by one of the important thing that happened today, possibly? Did they get rejected? That early morning meeting that happened? Did they get rejected? So there is possible word that they were trying to get the Conjuring House, which was just opened up, and it has auction on October 31st. Funny enough, Halloween. But we believe that today was a big important meeting that might be tied to it. I'm wondering if it just told me that they got rejected, that the plans did not fall through. So maybe they didn't get to, jump the line to be able to just say, we'll buy it straight off and we'll take care of it. And it'll be amazing, just like we've been doing for the Warren Museum and home. But maybe they rejected. I don't know. We'll find out, and I'm sure that person will let us know in the upcoming days, weeks.
Allison.
Not sure about Allison. Let's see. Okay, here you go. There you go. All right. I mean, it's close. It's got an A name, but no, it's not her name. That is a good question. I wonder if the Spirit Talker even has that in a word bank. The doll's name. I don't know. Well, just gotta keep an eye on that. I know Annabelle is, but not. Or, sorry, Abigail? I may have said her name. Oops. I was trying to say the one that pops up a lot, which was Abigail. Grave.
Grave.
Yes, let me, I guess you're trying to tell me to show them your headstone? If there's any headstone pictures that look, oh wow, okay, I'll just do a little quickie. So here's a quickie, their headstone. You guys can, of course, that must be the back side.
I'm in my 40s.
Nice, on this back side, wow. You're in your 40s? Wait. No, I don't know, was he? There is somebody tied to the family. I mean, like a friend that's been helping out with the doll and was unfortunately passed away. I gotta check to see if he's in his 40s. There you go. Meep. So there you go. And then here. All right. I'm gonna go to her husband real quick. If I can get there without touching the wrong thing. I keep touching the wrong link, by the way. My bad. Okay, hold on to Ed. I just don't know if he's... Yeah, I think it's the same one. But here you go. Here's this military one. I see you. I know.
Hunter.
Check that out. Sunday, Monday, always. Interesting. Today is Sunday. Soon to be Monday. So here's a little view. That's pretty. I like it. I wonder if that's... like very popular place to people coming to visit. By the way, beautiful headstone, beautiful gravesite if you're here. Mm-hmm. Okay, no. So the one that haunted, yes.
Haunted.
Yes, haunted museum. So we're getting at that, okay. Maybe there is something in the museum that's tied to a hunter? Possibly? Or hunted related? We'll find out. I'm sure they'll let us know. So the person that has passed away was not 40s, but a little higher. So yeah, I thought it was like maybe that was him. And neither of those two, they were in their 70s and their 90s. So unless there is somebody else that came through.
A boy was killed.
Okay. Not sure about that. Related to them at all. But I could be wrong. I don't know. But I do have to get going. So if you guys can have one more word or phrase or whatnot, I'm going to get going and then we'll see if I can do part 2, if there is any. But otherwise, this is, again, letting you guys know about these two, Ed and Lorraine Warren, who are, again, are paranormal investigators. Why is it they always say this?
Your.
At the very end, that I'm trying to have them say one good thing and it says your. You guys just do that on purpose. They're like, haha, you gotta stick around. And I'm like, well, I kind of do. I don't want to end it with your. So it'd be nice if I could continue this after I do something. Just because, for one, they've been gaining energy. 2, this is perfectly set up.
Nelly.
All right. Okay. Not sure who Nelly is, but... So if you want me to continue after I do an errand, before I have to go to bed, I got to do one good errand here. And I'll see let the cat in, who hopefully won't disturb this lovely section. But if you like me to continue, because you are getting close to communicating with me, with and about Ed and Lorraine Warren, can you guys go to the red on the EMF meter, orange maybe? Otherwise, you could tap the easy cap ball if you like the idea of continuing after I do something, which could take a little bit of time. So it gives you a chance to gain more energy during that time. No? Quiet.
My name is Joseph.
All right. Hello, Joseph. Not sure if you are tied to the Ed and Lorraine Warren, but I don't think so, because I got an FP, funny enough, FB starting names. No. Oh, see, I'm getting something. No. Oh, wait. I got a middle name. Is this the parent of Lorraine? Is this the dad? Tear. Aw.
Tear.
I hate it when they do that too. They're like crying, either because have I discovered something, or or they're crying because they're like, oh, it has to end. I know, Wikiman would be crying. He's like, no, don't end it. I'm like, yes, I sadly have to end it. So I'm going to show you guys what I found with that name. Even though it isn't the exact name, it's the middle name. But I did tell them they could put middle names. So it could be the parent or it could be the brother of Lorraine Moran. See, it says James Joseph, aka Jim Moran, and the sibling, aka Junior. So is this the dad that came through? Okay, thank you. Thank you for coming through, if this was indeed him. Is your son and daughter there together? Is Junior and Lorraine with you?
Amelia.
What's funny is I got Amelia with an A, and then I got Emilia. There is somebody tied to either that name or the other name. I'll have to look that up later. Right? I think I got Amelia with an A and Emilia with an E. Interesting. And I don't see it right away. Oh, no.
Is this a ritual?
No. Even though I'm sure that they have experienced people doing that. I don't know if they did it, but no, this is just me trying to get in contact. Oh, wow, it's very fast now.
Mayhem.
So yeah, well, thank you again, James. I could continue. I just need to take care of some business. Smile face. So maybe give you guys a little break, myself a little break. Give it about 30, 45 minutes, and then see if you guys want to communicate back after that. If you like that idea, orange or red on the EMF meter.
Be careful what you wish for.
Oh. I wouldn't say it'd be wishing for part 2, but it just seems like they want to communicate and they're getting more energetic. So yes, it's been an hour and 17 minutes. It is time for me to get going for that errand. So thank you to all the spirits. I hope to maybe see if those, which is again Ed or Lorraine, or more spirits telling me stories about them. I don't know. I could do part 2, but for now, this is ending the session here. So I'm going to tap the cat ball, because I can. It's very easy to do. It was very easy to do. What? Okay, there you go. So this is Detective Lazaria signing out. If you want to tap the cat balls next to it, or the same one after it lights up, or stops flashing, you can. Okay, I thought I'd give it a try. All right, bye. Maybe I'll see you guys in a little bit. Otherwise, thanks for coming.